Do you want to see what's new at IKEA in fall of 2024? It used to be that every fall IKEA would come out with this really awesome catalog, but in the last few years, they haven't been publishing one. So if you want to see what's new, it's sometimes easier just to go there. And I like to go about once a quarter just to walk around the sample rooms they have, because they always have really creative ideas, especially for storage. In my opinion, that's the one thing that IKEA really knows how to do, is provide ideas for decorating small spaces, and not as much of great things in their soft goods, in my opinion. So I went to IKEA in search of PAX storage systems, and this is one of my favorite things to get at IKEA, and I'm going to use some in a bedroom that I'm redoing. But I wanted to take the chance to share all the new things that I went searching for to see if they were good or they're bad, and there were some of both. Let's start off with my favorite, and this drum storage ottoman. And this thing looks like a basket, but it is solid. And I think it has great looking texture. I love that you can store things in it, and you could even sit on it, as they show in the catalog. So one of these definitely came home with me. Another thing I went looking for that's new is the Roxgen chair. And I'm not going to pronounce any name correctly, so I'll put the names on the screen. This thing comes in a stripe, which I thought would have been really cute, and it was cute, but this chair is not comfortable, so it is not coming home with me. And that's one of the things that I really think is nice to be able to do, is any kind of seating, to be able to sit in it, because this chair is really firm and not comfortable. Next is this Idanas cabinet, and this comes in 2 different sizes. And what's cool about it is it has these bifold doors. And it would be nice if you had a space where you didn't want the door to be you didn't have a lot of room for the door to swing open. And I was wondering how flimsy the doors were, but they weren't. They were really nice. The doors are really nice, and I really love the cabinet in both sizes. Next is a Jalso, sort of like IKEA's take on a director's chair. And what I thought was so cute about this is it's a little bit more modern and sturdy than a just plain director's chair. But what I think you could really do is you could custom make the covers, and that's what I thought was so cool about this chair, is I could imagine all the different fabrics that I could put on it. So I really liked it. I also went to look at the Upland chair and ottoman, which is a new combination. And it's similar to the Upland couch, which is a classic IKEA staple. But they did not have the Upland chair that you could sit in. And I'm not willing to buy a chair like that if I can't sit in it. And based on some of the reviews of the chair, it is also really firm, so I didn't buy it, even though it does come in a lot of fabrics. And what I really loved about the idea of it was that you can buy custom covers on Etsy for any of the Upland pieces. And I thought that would be a really great way to make it my own, is to buy it and then have a cover made for it that goes with my room. Next is the Bergman chair, and I had considered this as an office chair, because again, I thought I could get a custom cover made for it or make one myself. But this chair was not comfortable enough to sit in all day. It might be comfortable enough for a dining room situation where you're only sitting for 1 hour, but if you're going to be sitting in it for multiple hours, it is not that comfortable. Next is the Billy Hagedal. This one is really great because the doors have caning in them, which I love. It comes in a few different sizes, and this one I definitely like. They're doing a lot of different variations on their classic Billy bookcase, which is a classic. They have sold millions and millions and millions of Billy bookcases, because you pretty much can't go wrong, and you can't find anything even close to that price anywhere else. The Billy Oxburg has solid doors, and you could upgrade this a little bit by putting a different handle on it. I really love the Billy bookcases, and I like them with doors. Another thing that I noticed this year when I was looking for what dishes were new online is it's new to me. There's a feature on the website called Buyable Online. So you can see a lot of the home goods, the home accessories, which are really inexpensive at IKEA. So it's almost like going to a garage sale. I mean, the prices are so unbelievably low. So it's a great place for things like vases, dishes, bowls, placemats, things like that. There's some really affordable choices. And if you can't go to IKEA in person, you can buy a lot of that online. I also went looking for Halloween stuff because I saw some really cute pictures online, but let me just warn you, if you're going to IKEA for holiday, decor, any holiday decor, you better get there the day that it comes out, because there was one candle to be bought and it was on display, but there was not another single piece of Halloween merchandise available in the store. And I've noticed that it's really sparse if you go late in the Christmas season too. So if you want holiday decor, you better go right when it comes out. So comment below, what's your favorite thing to get at IKEA?